Thank you for choosing to volunteer with the Student Success Team. There are 3 ways to earn hours asynchronously with this team. This includes submitting scholarships, opportunities, and notes from your classes. These resources that you submit will be used to create our Student Success Center. Now, looking at the opportunity submission form, I'm going to show you how to fill this out in order to get hours. So you must be signed into your Google Drive account in order to submit this form. So first you must type in your first and last name, as well as your school email so that we can verify your student status. And then you must submit your opportunity name, the name of the opportunity that you have found. If there is a website that accompanies this opportunity, please include the website. If there is an employer or organization that is providing this opportunity, include that here. And then please provide a brief description of the opportunity, including who has access to the opportunity, whether it's high school students or college students, if it's specific to a certain area, if you have any details about how long the opportunity lasts, and other things such as that. This can also include a description of the type of opportunity that it is, whether it's an internship, a academic camp, a webinar, or any other opportunity that you find. This would be the place to explain what type of opportunity it is. The next question asks for application requirements. So if there's any requirements for the application process, such as a resume, interview, if there's an application form, or if there's an essay, please detail that in this space so that students are able to determine what is needed in order to complete the application. Next, you're going to have the application deadline. Please include the date of the deadline so that students can ensure to get their application in on time. And the last thing is a file submission. If you are submitting a file, this is the reason why you need to be logged into your Google Drive, because Google Forms only allows for file submissions from Google Drive accounts. So once you've filled out this form, you can press submit after attaching a document with any relevant information if there is a document. So now moving on to the scholarship submission form. This form is where you would submit scholarships that you have found. This can either be from doing research or scholarships that your counselors or teachers have provided with you at your school. This can be both for high school students to apply to and current college students, whichever you find while you're doing your research. So start off by providing your name, your email, and then you're going to want to provide the information for the scholarship, including the name of the scholarship, providing a website for the scholarship, as well as including the eligibility requirements, including the age, graduation year, gender, sexual orientation, race, ethnicity, or other requirements for applying to a specific scholarship. This is to make sure that people are applying to scholarships that only apply to them, to ensure that they're actually eligible to win the scholarships that they're applying for. Next, I want you to include a description of the application, including what the application requires. So if it requires an essay, please include the essay and its word count. If they ask for recommendation letters, include how many recommendation letters, or like if it is specific about who must suggest the recommendation letter. And if it asks for a transcript, please include that, or any other parts of the application that must be included. Next is the application deadline. So include the date of the deadline. And lastly, if there is a document with relevant information, you also have to be logged into your Google Drive for this. So you can attach any documents from the scholarship donor or organization that is relevant. So once you have completed that, you can submit the form. And lastly, I want to go over the note submission form. So for this, you also have to be signed into your Google Drive account. The notes will be used by students and tutors to help students be successful in their courses, and they give a little bit of extra resources to help them along in their classes. So you're going to start off by typing your name and your email, and you're going to indicate what subject the notes are for. And lastly, you're going to attach the file for your document. Your notes need to have a title of the subject and its topics, have headings for the topics, as well as subheadings to organize the information. And all documents that are submitted must be your own work, notes taken by you, not PowerPoints or homework assignments and things of that nature that have been submitted by teachers. Filed documents should be either a PDF of written notes, or it can be typed notes in a Word document or Google Docs, as well as it could be a PDF. That is all for the asynchronous task for the student success team. If you have any questions, feel free to email info@agaltitudes.com. Thank you again for volunteering with the student success team.